We go.
What is up? I'll do it again. What is up, everybody? We are back at it again with our fourth Cryptid one shot. Loving these more and more every time we do them. What we have for y'all tonight is the Heist one shot Cryptid. So to set the stage for this one, much like the previous sessions, we are in the um, town of New Wyvernstone. This is quite the modern times that we're in, much like the days of being police officers. You all see vehicles, modern architecture. You see rather crowded, populated cityscapes. All different types of jobs. The world here is populated with what are known as cryptids or creatures that vary between ghouls and gray folk and chupacabras, a moth, and the humans are kind of the cryptid in this world. Just as a recap for everybody, they are the ones who are the tale of fiction that never really has shown strong evidence of. But to branch off of that, what we have today is a cloudy day in New Wyvernstone, almost as if there could be great potential for rain or storm here in the next day or so. Everybody is moving around. It's in the early morning, early afternoon. There is a flower shop that sits across the one of the strips in the city where people are just continuously walking past. Not very much business because the flower shop has not opened yet. I want everybody to roll a d20 for me.
Hi, puppy. Well, that's the way you told me to say it. 16?
Okay. Happy.
9.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
13.
13, Blake.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in this fine afternoon, we'll start with Moth. So, Moth, you are on your way to this flower shop, but not for flowers. You received recently, the other day, an invitation from the individual by the name of Sani. Sani is someone that you have worked with before. This is someone who you've trusted with jobs in the past to lift valuable items or escort various cargo for money under the table for potentially legal activities. Something you've kind of made a bit of a career out of successfully. As you nonchalantly, without imposing any type of presence on yourself as you're walking, you come up to the flower shop. You see a couple other businesses. But is there anything in particular that you think you might do before you enter the flower shop that you'd like to take care of this fine morning?
Make sure I'm not being followed. Watch for any cameras.
Roll for perception.
Idiot. Sorry, puppy. Oh, that's a 10 on my passive.
A 10 on your passive. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't see any officers. You're very familiar with Chief Julian, and the uniforms in this area. You don't see any uniforms. You do notice that the regular traffic cameras are going, but everything seems to be running as normal as you start to approach the flower shop, which is about less than a block away. You see that there is a female that you recognize behind the register through the glass of the flower shop. And as you get closer, you make eye contact with this individual, and she looks at you and she gives you a nod.
I'm gonna nod back.
She goes around the corner and flips the sign to open, and she opens the door for you. Come in, he's expecting you.
Thank you.
And then a little ding-a-ling-ling rings, and she closes it back and flips the sign over to close. How's it going, Moth? Been a minute. Been a couple days, couple weeks.
It's been okay. Just trying to lay low for the last job.
Thank you very much for your help there. You get this. You smell a very lovely aroma of various flowers.
Oh my god.
You notice there are some various bouquets that are adorned. It's just a very run-of-the-mill flower shop. Arlene goes behind the counter and she pulls out from one of her little under areas a manila folder, hands it to you. You know where he's at.
Yes, thank you. Have a good day. I'm
problem.
gonna take a flower, but
Any flower in particular you take?
the smelliest.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you grab a lilac, like a purple ass flower.
Purple ass
Yeah, like-
flower, you say?
Purple ass flower's got a bitchin' smell.
That shit is dope.
That flower smells tight. I don't know. So you enter the what looks to be at first just a regular like manager's office where an owner of a store might do paperwork, but this room opens up to something rather large, rather familiar with the area, and you notice Sandy. And I'll go ahead and just send a reminder picture.
Mrs.
For everybody.
Cheeks. Oh, Stanny.
Sandy Benite.
Uh,
You notice this individual is very into what he is focusing on with his little like like a Jim's microscope or something he's looking at. And as you step in, he doesn't hear you or notice you just yet, unless you say something.
I'm just gonna like take a closer inspection on what he's looking at and what he's doing.
Yeah, you notice that he's actually taking a look at a very colorful gem. It looks like this gem has a nice bright green color to it. You see a couple other smaller gems laid out on like what looks like a velvet kind of tapestry in front of him. He's got rings on most of his fingers. He's got a gold chain. It looks to be a couple flowers on a pot with some water at his desk. It looks to be just a very faint amount of music playing behind him. He's still looking at it. He's moving the gym a little bit, kind of looking at the different edges on it.
As I like step forward, I'm gonna do like a little hey, 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 and just like
Oh,
jump towards him, and then I'll have Gust affect everything on the table.
hi, like a moth to the flame. How you doing there, moth? And he gets up from his table and puts the gym down.
Like everything's
Hey.
knocked over though because I hit Gust.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, moth. Now, moth, did you have to do that?
Hi. You got any more of these flowers?
Not do you know the value of these things? And he starts picking them up. He's like, "That was a really good gem here, buddy." He's like picking them up, the flowers. But, you know,
I'll help him with the flowers.
I thank you. Arlene picked those for me this morning. Thank you.
Where'd she get them?
From the fucking garden. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go check. Haley,
Yeah. Yes.
where'd you get the flowers?
Which ones?
These. Oh, thanks.
I think we got those from 30th in Maine. Mate,
Give me a
down
second
in-
to Google a road.
30th in Maine on Tusk.
Okay.
You know the guy.
Deception check.
3.
16! 18! Tell me the truth, bitch!
So you get the feeling that she's frantically trying to answer your question. She lists an area that, she lists an area that doesn't ring any bells to you. It sounds like she might not even be the person who knows where these flowers come from.
They're talking! I need to know.
Well, Monty, you're the first one here. I appreciate you being tentative to this big fucking deal. Have you opened the folder yet?
Who gives a fuck about a folder? Where did you get the flowers?
I give a fuck about the folder. We're talking about millions of dollars here for this.
I'm talking about flowers or I'm out that door, buddy.
You want flowers? I
want to know where you got them. Where'd you get them?
Oh, hold on. Let me get. He pulls out a little address book, and it's this old like checkbook looking thing, and it has like addresses that he signed off for. Like, they don't know the fucking flowers where they come from. That's the receipts I sign off for.
Okay, where is it?
It?
I'm flipping through where they coming from.
Well, you have one on Conus Street. You have one on G-Hog Avenue. You have one on Rag Boulevard. These are all like very sloppily written receipts that you come to realize that Sandy has really bad handwriting. You actually notice, however, that these are very expensive flowers.
The ones I'm holding or the ones he's buying?
The receipts, the receipts of these areas that seem to be authenticated for the merchandise.
Okay.
It looks like the flowers are being like charged for way more than what you would expect a shipment of flowers to be.
So the three places are Conus Street, G-Hag Avenue, and Rag Boulevard?
Yeah.
Which one's the most recent?
Rag Boulevard.
I'm not a cop. I'm just curious.
We flowers for Algernon Arcade.
So I'm gonna look at her and go, so what the fuck is 30th of Main on Tusk? You lying bitch.
I don't. Satan has let me in that shit. I just ring them up and make sure you fucks aren't seen. That's it.
We can't trust her.
Sandy, don't worry about him, Marlene. He's okay. He just cares about the business.
Oh, Marlene? Marlene, is that your real name?
Yes, that's my real name. Why are you questioning my name?
Because you don't know where you got the flowers at. I can't trust her. I can't work in this environment.
That's okay, Ma. Hey, we need you, okay? He tries to like get your attention. You are the charismatic one in the group, okay?
The wind beneath my wing.
What does she do besides lie?
She brings up the people
who
buy the flowers.
Yeah, the flowers.
I ain't running no fucking register. That's what Marlene does.
Then who wrote all these receipts?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
But you don't run register. Why are you lying to me now?
I'm not lying to you. Mom, I wouldn't lie to you.
Getting sketchy.
No, don't worry. Well, we're gonna have some coffee brought in, or have you opened the fucking Manila folder?
You can't honeypot me.
You came here because of a job.
I came here for a job, not to get lied to.
You could live off the streets for all I fucking care. I've got money. I'm trying to pay for people to do work.
I'll be really ashamed if this hand fell into the wrong hands. Say with the receipt log. I'm gonna tuck the receipt log.
I like your spirit sometimes. You're real get 'em.
Fuck you.
You said it. Wait, what? So Blake.
We'll come back to this.
So Lafayette is strolling through the block. At this point, you are a couple blocks away. Looks like there's some people walking, just normally just having just a little bit of an exercise, or maybe some people that are trying to get to their job. You notice that there is a bit of like a mist in the air. You kind of get the feeling that um, it, there's a good chance of rain. You notice that the normal stroll with all the different buildings, anything that Lafayette would do in particular before entering this flower shop.
No, you see now, Lafayette would be on time.
Mhm. So yep, you notice that you are right on schedule. You notice that the flower shop being closed is what you're used to seeing for this type of job. You approach the flower shop and you see an Arlene who is having some type of exchange with someone in the building, and through the glass you can kind of see a little bit of what looks like moth. Hmm.
Keep on casting gust.
You just keep casting gust.
Yeah, just blowing shit everywhere. Oh no, no, no.
So you see Arlene come around the corner, and she's like, "Why are you doing gust? This is this." Go. Anything you do as you see this through the glass of the flower shop.
I patiently and properly open the door.
Okay.
It's a trap! I'm gonna fly out.
Now,
So you,
Moth, as you pass, now, Moth, that's not polite.
It's a trap. They're gonna set us up. She can't even remember where she bought the flowers.
oh my gosh, I'm so glad Lafayette showed up. Arlene says that she's like picking everything up from the gust.
Fuck you, Gust again.
Oh my gosh, Sandy, what the fuck? The fucking he gets up and looks outside. It's like, Lafayette, how are you doing? So glad you're here. Come on in.
Oh, hey there, Erling. I'm well. And how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Hold on a second. As she's picking stuff up, she goes back around her desk and grabs another manila folder and hands it to you. Here you go, Lafayette.
Oh, that's awfully kind of you. I didn't realize how truly.
Oh, you're just fine. You're the best. You're the best. I'm glad you're here. I'm just picking up stuff again. Moth, if you want to help me pick the stuff up you blew up.
Fuck you.
Nah, Moth is just excited about the opportunity. That's all.
We're all gonna die.
No, nobody's gonna die.
Sounds more like Moth is upset as something has gone wrong.
It's already wrong. It's just gonna get worse. You couldn't pay me enough money. As I open the manila envelope, how much money?
You're looking at what looks to be, just from a glance, you count up the amount of zeros, and it looks to add up to be about 30 million per individual.
We can talk.
See, I told you, you just had to open up the fold. Arlene, you just have to tell them to open up the fold, and they're gonna see that, and those.
If this goes south, I'm gonna kill you.
You say that too.
Both of them. I'm just gonna stare between them and let them figure it out.
Well,
nobody's
Sandy
gonna
boy,
die.
it's good to see you.
It's
How
good to
are
see
you
you.
doing?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty good. Just living the life, one job at a time, making sure that this flower shop here is all right, and a little bit extra on the side never hurts. I know it's been a minute,
Yes, indeed.
and might I say, that last job went really well. Well, tell me what you've been doing with all that money since you last worked.
I started a job selling Halloween outfits and accessories.
Oh, really? Bit of a
I've
passion
even
project,
a
huh?
real nice vampire man in charge.
Hell yeah! Look at you making something out of yourself. a fine establishment. I have no doubt.
And the rest of the month I spent on ketamine.
Oh, well, what? And what about you, Month? What have you been doing with your chef since the last job?
I've been trying to lay low. I haven't even gone to the grocery store. Nothing I've eaten has been fresh. And here you are lying to me. I trusted you. I loved you like a brother. I don't know who that is.
Well, you've been dealing with a lot of anxiety. You need something to take the edge off them.
Yes!
I think we got something. I mean, come on back here, boys. I've got everything set up. And he just starts going back into his little area that he was appraising.
As we go past Marlene, I'm gonna gust everything out of her hands back onto the floor.
Again.
Fuck you!
I've got it.
You liar. Lying bitch.
Things fine. Things fine. And Austin,
Yes.
would you kindly remind me the pronunciation of your character?
It is. Where'd it go? Tamazi.
Tamazin?
Tamazi.
Tamazi. Okay.
Tamazi.
Tamazi. So you begin approaching the flower shop not far behind Lafayette. You start feeling just a slight trickle of rain. It already looks like a couple people on the streets had kind of already have their umbrellas up. They've kind of starting to feel in some of that weather happening as well. You approach a block or two close to the flower shop. Anything that you do normally before you would enter something like this?
Well, being it's a rainy day, I got one of those fancy little umbrella hats on, covering my antlers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you continue to approach the flower shop, while Arlene is picking up the stuff yet again out of her just like murmuring, she looks over and sees you coming kind of like into the view, and she kind of gives you a nod.
Hey.
Like you're very inviting. She comes and meets you and is like, well, hey there, Tamazi. How you doing today? Oh, sorry, a little bit of Sandy there. Sorry.
It's all. I'm doing all right. Looks like. Fuck. Am I late?
No, you're not late. We haven't started just yet. You're Lafayette just got here. Mala just got here.
You
She opened
late?
the time.
So I'm late now.
You
Yeah.
late?
We haven't started yet. Come on in, Tamazi.
You said he was late. You were talking shit, mad shit about him.
Hold on 1 second. Come on. So
You
Arlene
don't-
Arlene goes over. You see Arlene with one of the middle folders, and she's correcting the papers, making sure they all face the same way.
I'm
This
gonna
one's
make.
just a. Go ahead.
Sorry, I want to make one of the papers weigh like a shit ton with my gravity spell.
Okay, so she's flipping them over. This one's just
Just-
kind of like, oh,
Yeah, just
you
density.
it falls out and it just like slams on the ground. If I don't need that one, maybe I could just. She tries to like sort it out, and then there's this like what looks like just papers that clearly are not like straightened out or anything. She hands it to you, like, Tamazi, here you go. This is the info for you. Go in there. They'll be in there. Sorry, it's a little disorganized.
Do like the quick look at it, fold it up,
Yeah.
and just put it in my pocket.
Yeah, you want to take a look inside?
No, he said he just a quick glance, like, yeah, I totally read this.
Okay.
I got this.
So you walk into the back area, I presume.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody else sees Tamazi walking in there. You see Sandy kind of stand up. Tamazi, look at that face. You beautiful as last time I saw you. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, my good friend. How you doing?
Hey, I've got money. I've got money for everybody coming in. I've got a big deal.
I
Big deal here.
I like money, and I ring out my little head umbrella.
You gotta keep those antlers fresh, hey? What have you been up to these days?
Just hitting the local jazz bars every night, enjoying the town.
Still hitting that bottle, huh?
Eh, I mean, drinking that bottle, I ain't gonna hit it. That's a waste.
Well, as last I heard, you drank and then you almost hit somebody with the bottle you drank.
Oh, I caught the bottle I drank.
Okay. My stories get crossed these days.
It's okay. You probably been on the bottle. I get it.
No, sometimes I'm an overindulger in the things I like. What can I say?
Hey, same.
As he says that, you notice that there are several gyms with a magnifier, and you recall that you helped him with a heist not long ago on a jewelry store. You notice some of those gems from that jewelry store on his table.
Oh, you still got him. Nice.
Oh, it's my favorite. Look at this one. Look at the fucking size of this thing. It's the green one that Moth saw him first appraising. Kind of shines it over for you guys.
I thought you were gonna move this merchandise. Why are you still holding it?
I've grown fond of it. I've been attached to it. It is
You
mine.
Once you grow attached to it, though, it's when you're going soft. You got to make that money. You got to cut your
Well,
ties.
I'll make some money on. Well, that's what
The
we got this.
what you gonna do when the fuzz walks in here? Sees those there.
It's fun. It'll be for my daughter's wedding. You know, the daughter's wedding. It works every time.
Just be careful on days of your daughter's weddings. People do be asking some favors.
Well, they better be asking because I might just wear this fucking thing around. Beautiful.
You're just asking for the 5-0 to come after you.
Let them come, man. Let Julian's men come. I'm friends with some of those guys.
Did you say Julian?
Yeah,
Oh,
Julian.
I love Chief Julian.
Julian's all right. There's been better. There's been worse.
He's a
Julian's
good
all right.
guy. I'll fucking kill you.
The thing about Julian that I like is that he focuses on the real bad guys, not us. You know, that's what I like about him. Have a seat. Have a seat.
I will take a seat.
And so we now are on Tyler.
Hello.
Alice. Alistair, is that right?
Yes, sir. Alice.
Okay. So Alistair, you notice the for a minute now the trickling is starting to get steady outside with the rain. At this point, anybody who has an umbrella has it out. You are now honing in a couple blocks away from the flower shop. Everything seems to be moving and grooving as normal. Anything you'd like to do before you close in on the shop?
Just kind of hurry. I'm getting wet. I don't like my fur wet. Then maybe
Okay.
check to see if anyone's kind of tailing me or anything.
Yeah, roll for perception for me.
Okie dokie. That is. Oh, wow. That is a 24.
24?
Yeah, not 20 plus my bonus.
Shoot.
All right. Hold on.
Guys, we're being followed.
My God.
One moment. With a 24, I'm going to send you some information.
Okay.
If I can get to it. I'm going to send it in Discord.
Sorry to throw off your plans.
No, you're fine. This is good. I will definitely reward you for that.
My eternal reward.
You notice somebody gave you a look as you were scanning the area. This was an individual who looked to be at some type of maybe like a cafe. With a paper, with coffee. You made eye contact with this individual, and it wasn't something that you that sat well with you, and maybe perhaps your gut feeling about it. but this was the face that you made eye contact with. I sent it to you in Messenger. Sorry.
You're fine. One sec.
So that's the person that you made eye contact with. Didn't
Okay.
get the best of vibes from. You approach the flower shop. You see Arlene organizing some papers. She sees you and she hurries over and opens the door for you. Hey, come on in, Alistair. Come on in, buddy.
No, I ate that. Thank you. It's a wet
No
one today.
problem. Yep, it's gonna pour. I heard it was going to pour. Yep. Let me get that for you. And she does the sign thing just to kind of make sure that people are seeing that they're closed. So how you been? How you been? What's going on?
I'm okay. Just I got the jitters. I always get the jitters on job day. Apologies for the wet fur smell. There's not much I can do about it.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, I asked fuck, I'm trying to remember Trevor's character's name. Hold on a second. What is his character's name?
What actually?
Luda.
Wait.
I think a surname I put was Luda. I have Luda getting coffee and breakfast for everybody to kind of mellow us out here. But you are right, it's a big one. And she gives you a manila envelope with some papers in it. It's a big one.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I just kind of fan through it real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Not paying too much attention. Just a quick glance.
Okay. You know one thing that jumps at you is that 30 million. You see a whole bunch of zeros.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be eating good wolf food tonight.
Each,
Oh.
Alistair.
Oh,
Not just all of us.
You know what though? More money, more danger.
You know, we're here, right? That
It's
last
true.
one went really well.
Yeah. That's what makes me nervous. It's hard to get two in a row. We're getting greedy.
Hey, but you're the guy that knows the hacks, right?
Yeah, goddamn right I am.
Well, come on, they're waiting for you. She kind of walks over, continues walking with you, and then stops at her desk.
Ah, jump scare.
Did you see it? You walk by all the different flowers that carry an aroma of their own. You get to the kind of a slight bustle inside the back area. You hear Sandy talking over to Mazi about a gym. You overhear the conversation about a gym. He's like, "I would carry this from people. Better fucking notice this gym. I'm gonna be wearing it everywhere."
Are you still talking about that gem? Jesus Christ, you talked about it last time too. I know it's nice.
I'm gonna talk about it every week, and I'm gonna make a holiday about it. National Gym Day.
So
That's pretty insensitive.
And how so, Moth?
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of religions that don't get their own holiday, and you think we dedicate one to a gem? And it's not that special. It's just the gem. It's not a religion or a pact
Well, I mean,
or a dead child.
why are you
Or
bringing up that child?
someone that died for their beliefs. It's just a gem.
You know, you're right. Maybe I'll celebrate in privacy. There's no need for a holiday. Why you
I
bringing
once
up
died for my beliefs.
Are you Jesus?
Sorta.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Blasphemy.
Well, this one right here is a liar. He's a liar.
You will go to hell, my child.
I don't want to get on Lafayette's bad side. Did you see the guys that he fried that last trip?
No.
That guy was trying to chase us, and he was like lightning bolting him to death. He almost killed the guy, Lafayette.
I even said, let there be light. Ning.
Woo.
All right, well, open up the folders, everybody. Let's take a look at what we got here. I know I didn't give y'all very much details on the initial invite. I just said big opportunity, but I wasn't lying. This is a big ass fucking opportunity.
Sandy, I have a question.
Yes.
Why in my folder is there a picture of a truck all in a Christmas tree?
Little red truck, all in a Christmas tree.
What is the season? I guess people are putting up the trees now. What the fuck? How'd that picture get in there? You're not kidding.
I don't know. I thought it was a secret.
I do it.
Jesus Christ.
Mind if I grab that picture, my friend?
He's trying to take the proof. Don't let him hang it.
Moth, you gotta chill. The conspiracies.
Moth, he wants him to take the fucking edge off. Hold a second. He starts to look for his, looks through his belongings. He procures something that looks like some kind of, like some type of bottle. To you, it looks like maybe perhaps like an alcoholic beverage or something. He kind of puts it on his desk next to the gym. He's like, you want something?
Yeah.
Have that, man. This stuff takes the edge off every fucking day.
I'll take it. Thank you.
No problem. And that's an invitation to anybody else. If you're feeling on the edge,
get your own.
Yeah, no, I don't want it anyway. He's drinking straight from the bottle. I'm good.
As I put my little hands on it, my little tongue stretches into the bottle.
I don't condone addictive behaviors, but I understand if somebody's stressing out. I get it. It's a stressful thing we're doing here.
I don't know. It kind of feels like you condone it a little bit.
Thank you for condoning this.
Well, I'm glad.
You gave him the bottle. He needs to learn coping mechanisms.
I'm not sure how much coping this fucking moth can do. He's been gusting us since we got here.
Are you gusting inside again?
No, gust him. A little gust.
Oh, God.
Just in his eyes.
He dries his eyes out.
I knew I should have brought my flashlight.
You wouldn't dare. That's racist.
That's not right. You're not a.
It's racist.
Right?
Go ahead. I'm not what? I'm Moth.
No. Wait.
That's
You're not really
racist.
Say it.
I see you with those fucking flowers over there in your pocket. What, you think you're a goddamn butterfly or something?
No.
I think you have an identity crisis, and I'm not sure hitting the sauce is gonna help.
You can call me Death pretty soon.
I was hoping he was gonna get some type of fucking aromatherapy, but that's not working. It's made him fucking crazy.
Aromatherapy? You want him to start huffing stuff too?
You got anything to huff, bud?
Wake up and smell the
Those are
flowers.
called whippet.
Yeah.
I smelled the flowers and your bitch lied to me.
He's got a
That's not my
bitch.
That's not your
That's
bitch?
Arlene.
That Jim's his
Arlene
bitch.
talking about.
Marlene's a bitch.
He
This
jerks
Jim's
off
my
at the
bitch.
gym every night.
Arlene's not my bitch. This Jim is though.
Don't touch the gym.
Marlene, you're a bitch.
Everybody roll Arcana for me.
That's just a little 23.
No damn.
Fuck my ass. Plus 8.
15.
15.
Everybody roll 15 or higher.
Yes, indeed.
You all notice that there is some type of magical properties this big ass green gym has that he's talking about. Almost as if it has some type of influence on Sandy.
Hey, can I see that?
What do you want to see the gym? Here it is. You can see it from here.
I want to take it and hold it. You can shut the door.
I object to that.
I don't.
Why do y'all want to take my fucking gym
wouldn't.
from me?
I just want to look at it with my little hands.
He's gonna lick it.
I'm not going to lick it.
Nobody's licking no fucking.
My tongue is in the bottle.
He
Nobody's
tries
licking
to.
nothing.
He tries to put it in his like little vest pocket.
Gust.
Am I licking
Gust.
my fucking
Gust.
gym?
I want to extend my tongue out frog-like and lick it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Gusty tongue.
so Mike wants to gust it. Blake wants to try to lick it. Does anybody else want to try to do something when he tries to put it up?
I'm gonna fuck it.
Oh,
I'm good.
I see that crack in that thing.
I hope
anything your character does, Austin?
Nothing.
No, it's like, I'm not fucking with that.
We all see that it's fucking with him, and we're like, nah.
Just for the fun of it, I'm gonna have Blake and Mike rollies to see
Okay.
if the gust is powerful enough to stop the lick from happening.
Just
No, I'm just gonna let it.
Wait,
That's your problem.
wait, are you working with me or against me on the ghost?
Oh, with you.
He's
I'm
working
trying
with
to
me, so like, how would we?
Okay. All right. Was
We're
your
both-
was your goal, Blake? Was your goal to like have the tongue stick to it and pull the gem to you, or just like? Yeah. So that would be against you then, because the gust is blowing it away.
I'm just trying to dislodge it.
Okay. I don't know if your gust. I guess if the gust is pulling away, we'll say that
It's a strength check of 16 if you want to roll for it.
If you're okay with like have the gem go to him because he's gonna lick it and pull it, like the gust, I don't think is gonna like change that trajectory enough.
I'm just trying to get it out of his hands.
Okay. Okay.
If I could do something different, if you'd rather not deal with that.
No, you're good. It's gonna go out of his hands. I was gonna say it's just gonna fly out and go to the floor, but because Blake has a tongue attack that's gonna like bring it in, we're gonna say that Blake's tongue with the gust is easily able to dislodge it, and it's gonna now be closer to Blake Lafayette.
Cool with me. How does Zanny change?
I swallow it.
You swallow it?
Oh no!
Yeah.
He there's kind of this brief sense of confusion, and he's like, "What the fuck was that? What was that about?" He's just like it's almost as if there's something like that he's coming to realization. He knows that y'all have been there, but there's this like feeling that's been lifted off of him. He's like, "What was that about? Gosh, hey, where'd that gem go?"
Well, I think he might have ate it.
What?
Lafayette, did you get the gem?
No, I've just stored it in one of my many gully sacks.
Do you want me to go in and get it, boss?
I mean, we
Kill the
gotta
frog.
we've got to sell that gem. How are we gonna make money off of it?
Oh, I don't know. You were acting a little weird with that gem. I'm not sure it's good inside him either.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Underestimate the power of the gully sack.
I think I underestimate the power of the gully sack.
If Lafayette swallows it, I'll have you do a Constitution check for me.
You got it.
I was just like, I rubbed my balls on that. That makes you gay.
That'd be a 21.
21? Yeah, you don't notice anything wrong. You just digested it. You're fine.
It's so defeated.
I mean, if you ate the gem, I guess we'll wait till you shit it out and sell it. We'll shine it off and sell it somewhere.
I'm not retrieving it.
Nobody needs to retrieve it. We'll just wait for it to shit out. And...
That's what I'm saying. Someone's got to get it from the shit. It's not going to be
Don't
me.
worry.
You can handle
At
it.
any time, I can retrieve from my gully sack.
You get to choose when you empty your sack.
That's how it works. It
I
also will
wish I
keep me
could
afloat in water.
Wish I could empty my sack on command.
It's all about willpower.
One in
Doing a
5
good
rolls.
You all notice.
You just have to be careful about that knot.
Yeah.
Everybody notices that there's this possessive emotion of Fanny is no longer there with the gem out of his hands. In case you were curious. Well, we've got fucking money to make. Let's see here. Let's go over some details. And he goes around his little desk and he starts pulling out what look to be some pretty big scrolls. And he starts to kind of make some room on the table. And he unravels a couple of these schematics. And that's where we send the next picture into Discord. We'll just catch Loda up to speed when he gets here. I know he's having to go get breakfast for everybody.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it.
I hope you got Krispy Scream.
Me too. I hope we got fucking Krispy Scream. What the fuck? I can't even fucking speak.
It's okay.
Krispy Scream is fine. Thank you for asking.
If you all don't know this building, it is the New Livenstone Fine Arts Museum.
Fine Arts Museum. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, you're all about the arts, Mom.
Yeah. Got a problem with it?
I do have.
Are you a fan of the arts?
I like art. My favorite art is the art of telling the truth. Marlene, bitch.
You know, that's my favorite art too, is the art of telling the truth.
Yeah, his biggest weakness is he cares too much.
My heart's too big. Some say it's a problem.
I think your wings are too big too.
He's got
You
a
just
fucking
get-
heart of gold.
You grumpy because you don't have no wings.
I'm very grumpy because I don't have no wings. I want to be a flying wolf so goddamn bad.
Here, I'm gonna blow his fur. Just pretend, just a little bit. There you go.
With
You
$30
should
million,
really give you a gully sack.
Wait, do you have one I can use?
That would help you with buoyancy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's saying you should get a sack. Think about that. Anyway, what's next for the agenda?
You think I could fly if I had your wings, Moth?
Maybe if you had a gully sack,
They
put
look
helium
magical.
in it.
Actually, no, they don't. When they get taken off of me, I blow up.
Oh well, that's good information.
Mm-hmm.
Hate for that to happen.
I know, right? What a weird turn of events.
I don't know why, but I know, right? Really got me.
As he's talking, I'll put some infestation of fleas on him.
Just,
On the Alistair?
oh, God damn it! Just start like using my foot on my face.
No, it looks so itchy. Ew.
I swear I take baths. I don't know what the fuck's
You
going
need
on.
some fucking cream or something, Alistair?
Do you have some cream?
I got some cream. I don't use it for fur. I'll use it for something else, but I got cream. Hold on.
You know where you keep it. I don't want
In his sack.
it. I really fucking hate all of you people.
Shut up, Mr. Pig.
Looks like he walks over to what looks like a mini bar that has like a couple alcoholic drinks and a decanter and a drawer and cabinet. And he looks through some of his knickknacks and finds a thing of cream, and he tries to throw it over at Chalister.
I'll try to catch it, I guess.
Roll dexterity.
Alright. Oh, that is a 15.
You catch it, man.
Alright. What do you use this for?
I use it for the scales for my beard, just to try to keep it not from irritating. But if you've got more hair than I do, so have at it.
Okay, thanks.
Got some hairy arms.
I'm gonna trust
Some
you.
some hairy what?
Some hairy arms.
I do have some hair. Thank you for noticing. Thank you.
I thought you should know.
I've got hairy arms too.
You do indeed. They are magnificent.
Thank you. Let me just lotion them real quick.
Any fucking way, the Fine Arts Museum. Can I continue now?
Yeah, go ahead. We're waiting.
So there's a fundraiser going on. Annual fundraiser with all the freaking bigwigs. They've got some type of auction going on for a bunch of goodies. They're all probably worth something, but there's one big notable thing that we're going for. The big ticket item is these fucking glass slippers. Can you believe it? Glass pair of shoes? I don't know who's wearing fucking glass shoes these days.
Glass slippers.
Glass shoes. Seeing another picture?
Can I get a history check?
Yeah.
You can't make those demands.
I made it as an inquisition.
So these pictures are essentially just like in your all's manila folders with all the different like details of the heist. You see a picture of the museum entrance in the front, and then you all notice a picture of shoes.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Tell me about the shoes.
Yeah, man. So you have pretty solid knowledge on the Cindy Shoe Company. You notice those letter C's on the shoe immediately you recognize that this is the shoe company that's been around forever. They make very high quality shoes, and not only are they high quality, but they're also for the majority population. They come in various different um, varieties. A lot of them are just very colorful shoes that typically like people like to wear for style. They also make some for work. In some cases, they make limited Cindy shoes for collectors. You actually heard a rumor that there was going to be some type of announcement for these shoes. Um, these glass slippers, a shoe um, a shoe that has all the magic that you could ask for, some type of like trailer or promotion like that. And this is the first time you've actually seen these shoes, but you know that the Cindy shoe line was named after some type of individual named Cinderella. Nobody's ever seen this individual. Nobody knows if this is the actual um, person who started the business. You actually, with your history check, know that the person who runs its name is not even Cindy. It's some type of CEO. Um, the name is Orit. So Orit is the CEO of the Cindy Shoe Company with that much history. So you don't even know who the fuck the Cindy person is. You just know that there's some potential rumors of who they are.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. So as Sandy continues his introduction with what's going on, he points out the shoes to everybody. Now here's the thing. This is where the trick is with this heist. These are fucking glass. These things can break. You ever seen glass break? It breaks real fucking easily. So handle these with care. Whoever gets their fucking hands on them, and when we bring them back, put them somewhere that they're not gonna break. If they break, that number, that 30 million, goes down quite a bit. They still pay for broken shoes, but the 30 millions if they come intact. You got it.
We can put it in your gullet, I love it.
Well, that would work. It's safe there. It's
You can
nice
shove,
and soft.
yeah. You can put in his gullet. You can put it up my ass. I don't care as long as it gets to the vendor safe.
No,
Are you
if do
coming with
that,
us?
It would break.
Can you pay us before?
Just drop the lotion.
One lizard, one jar.
Now here's the thing about these shoes. They're part of the auction. And I have the name of the auction here somewhere. I can't fucking find it. Did I have the notes for this auction somewhere? What's page 1? It's on page 1. Okay. Now, in case anybody's wondering, Casparella wasn't able to make it to this, but she's doing all right.
I didn't want to make it awkward.
Let's see here.
She's dead now.
The Walk and Fly Foundation, whatever the fuck that is, the new Walk and Fly Foundation. Apparently, they help people who can't walk and can't fly. But does the money really go to those fucking things? You know, never know.
It's a place for fish. Mermaids run it.
I don't know who the fuck runs it. They just care about people walking and flying. I mean, everybody's gonna get paid. The shoes we're gonna get paid really well on. Yo.
Hey.
Donuts.
Now,
Yo, what?
do you need a second, Trevor, to get everything ready?
Nope. I'm good. I am ready to roll.
Okay, good deal. So your character walks in after speaking with Arlene. You have a manila folder in your hand, and you manage to kind of tuck that in with the food and the coffee that you've gotten, and enters. And I'm sorry, what was your character's name? Was it Lude something? Blood? Lude?
Just call me Vic.
Vic. I don't know why I got Lude for some reason. So Vic.
Oh, I didn't realize you were down.
So Vic, as you walk in, you notice a couple things. You notice Alistair, Tyler's character, is applying lotion on himself.
Yeah.
You also notice a kind of sort of manic moth. You notice Tamazi just kind of watching whatever's happening unfold, reading everything very astutely, or if there's anything you want to add to that, Austin, just let me know what your character's doing right now.
No, of course he's late. He's always look at him being late. Fucking guy.
This guy.
Well, I guess he has a reason to be late this time because I had him get the fucking coffee. Thank you. And he grabs the coffee from your collection. Everybody,
Hey, yeah, not a problem.
Vic here paid for the coffee. What a fine fella he is.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
So along with the table that has some of the details of this heist, everybody starts to kind of get their food and their breakfast. And as you sit down, Vic, you open up your folder and you notice right away that you recognize that this is the New Wyvernstone Fine Arts Museum. As you sit down and look over the papers, now just to catch you up real quick, Vic, there's a fundraiser going on tomorrow for the Fine Arts Museum for the Walk and Fly Foundation. These fuckers are trying to get people walking and flying. God bless them, but we're going to take one thing from them. They'll be okay. And that one thing is a pair of glass shoes. Believe it or not. Glass fucking shoes.
Glass shoes, you say?
Glass fucking shoes. And then that's when you notice on your papers that you see $30 million to Vic, like your name. You see where it's like 30 million each, not
Ooh.
the whole thing. That's a lot of bones there for you, there, Vic. So by the way, what you been doing with that last score that you made out on?
I spent it on a bunch of stuff down at the Spencer's. And, did a bunch of pranks on the townsfolk.
You're always the freaking exotic type. I see. I don't know who just makes their mind up to spend their shit on that, but hey, you know what? It's good that you're finding the spirit and to be able to do that a lot more.
If he was exotic, would he have a bunch of tigers?
It's exotic in the sense that nobody else fucking did what he did.
That's not exotic. That's just
rare.
My fucking bad. It's very rare for what you do, Vic. But as I was telling everybody, Vic, we gotta get these shoes back in one piece. You know, if glass fucking breaks, if the broke, that number, that 30 million goes down. You still get paid, but not as much.
Got it. Don't break it.
How much different?
You look through the papers. You all start to look through the contract and like the details, and it goes down to like less than 100,000.
Oh, that's not worth it.
Now listen, even if they break, you still make some money off this. The ceiling's high on this one. If you want to roll history, Trevor, as you look at the details that I sent to Discord, like the shoes and everything, just to see what information you can convey from this.
That is a 22.
Okay, so I'll tell you just real quickly what I told Mike. You recognize immediately the letter C on these shoes, the Cindy Shoe Company.
Mm-hmm.
You know that these shoes are very well known for their quality and for their accessibility. They're stylish, they're profilish. However, they have cases where like Air Jordans, like they're limited. They have shoes that can go up in large multitudes of prices. You know that the name Cindy derives from rumors of a person by the name of Cinderella. Although this person is just, there's no, it's a kind of like a fiction. There's no real proof of this person other than just the name brand. You know that there's a CEO that's not named Cindy or anything like that. So people just kind of take that as like, oh, that's cute. That's the brand kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So that's what you derive from that. Now, here's the thing about this institution. From what I understand, we've got Julian's men who's going to be working the scene. There's some cops. There's going to be a couple that work with us. You'll know that they work with us because they're going to have a badge. They're going to have a badge with a certain coloring. It's going to be a combination of greens, reds, and yellows. If you see those colors, they work for us. They should be able to get you in and out of the area. What?
Sorry.
Okay.
You ain't telling me all the Jamaican cops are friendly?
Yeah, man. That's just the fucking colors that they went with.
Do we have any friendly white police officers?
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. You go with Jamaican.
Moving on. I don't pick the colors.
Okay, you're the boss.
That's probably why. I don't know why I'm
No,
entertaining.
no. You were gonna say a sentence and then you stopped. What was it?
Those probably some whites, maybe some Jamaicans. I don't know. You never know with these people.
Okay.
I don't understand. I thought we're all cryptid. Jamaican werewolves.
I thought we were in Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah, I've never met a Jamaican around these parts.
I don't know what Mott's. Maybe Mott's had too much to take the edge off now.
Told you he's an addict.
He maybe took too much edge off. Maybe there's you never know. It's too much edge or not enough edge.
Easy excuse for a racist.
Wow.
Well,
Now in this museum, we can go in as guests. We can set you up as people who are going to be there to auction, or you can go in as an employee, like a cook, or you can just fucking go in as a robber through the roof if you want. I don't fucking care, but there's a couple ways we can go in here. And this is when Sandy really unfolds a big schematic and kind of shows some of the layout. Another picture here for you. And you will notice this is where the main auction floor is being held. So this is going to be where it's kind of like the main area. Now here's the thing about these shoes. They have to take these shoes out of a vault in order for them to be displayed for the auction. That's what you guys are gonna have to find out where this fucking vault is. I gotta be honest. I really tried to look up and down this fucking fine arts museum. There's no history of them ever having a vault for things. They just don't do that. They have they have rooms for people to meet, but that they don't really have like a bank vault. So I don't know where the anyway. If you all get in there and start looking around, you probably will be able to catch something. And here, let me give you something. And he puts on the table what looks to be some type of detector. Because these shoes have some type of potentially some type of magical property, this essentially is going to allow you guys to detect magic without having to cast detect magic. The only problem is there's only one of them. So he puts it on the table. He's like, I only was able to get one of these, but whoever, if y'all want to pass it along or somebody hold on to it, this could probably help y'all find the vault, because Lord knows it's going to have a lot of magical shit in there, especially the shoes. Now this thing is going to happen tomorrow, so if y'all have if y'all want to plan things out here today, we'll get ready for it tomorrow. It's going to be an evening auction, so we're going to have to get there probably in the late afternoon to get everybody in their places. If y'all want to break up into teams, I don't know if he looks over at Alistair. He's like, I know you like to team up. If you don't want to go by yourself, and looks at the rest, like, I know y'all like to go by yourself with a team. Whatever you want to fucking do, you can do it. But here's the thing: we are not gonna meet at this fucking flower shop. There's gonna be a drop-off point. Only us will know about it. Don't go telling everybody those fucking drop-off points, okay?
Hey, you got it.
And he points over to some type of parking garage that is about 10 minutes away. It's not extremely close to be too suspicious. but it looks like if you were to drive, you would be going through some pretty busy area through the town. Um, does anybody have any fucking questions um, about this?
No.
If nobody has any questions, put together the plan. You all are the brains of that. However y'all want to handle it, and I'll be through in y'all's ears through this. I'll be able to speak with y'all throughout the heist.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. So at this point, with breakfast and coffee and the smell of flowers from the other room, you all now, with what tools are in here. So, this little operations room, actually has, as you all notice, some areas of what looks to be like tech or just schematics or various pieces of information. It looks like there is some type of like employee outfit that looks like a fine chef's outfit. There looks to be what looks like a tux that's hung up. There looks to be some cat burglar kind of looking outfits. Um, and this is where you all can at this point plan out how you all wish or are interested in approaching the heist. So you all are now gonna, if you all have a choice or preference of how you want to enter, and then we'll fast forward to the day of.
I can go in as the cook.
Okay.
I know Moth and I could maybe take up top since we can fly.
What do you mean you can fly? Weird goat man.
I got wings, brother.
Well, ain't that something?
If you all decide to fly and take the roof, you all will be able to take some tools with you to break through the glass. It's a glass ceiling. You'll have a bird's eye view of the whole auction that'll be going on. It's a two-story building. You'll be able to enter quite, quite, pretty quiet. Definitely a quiet way to get into. Yeah, Lafayette, if you want to go in as a chef, you'll probably get there a little bit early. They might expect you to cook, being a fucking chef and whatnot, but you'll be able
I
to
can do
actually
it.
walk around without being overly suspicious.
I can do it.
Yeah, sure. I'll take the skylight.
What about you, Monty? You want to take the skylight? Or you want to do something else?
Stick to the windows.
To the windows? Okay.
And to the wall.
Wall.
There's sweat dripping down my balls. um, looks over at Alistair. What you thinking over there, buddy? How you want to tackle this?
No, well, I mean, we might want to split our avenues, so I might go in as a guest. I think I got a suit I can wear. Can I infiltrate?
Hey, you're looking pretty spiffy in that suit. I can already see. I can already picture Alistair, Monsieur Alistair, the auction, whatever the fucking name is. It'll be great. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Mhm.
Looks over at Tamazi. And what you cooking up over there? I know you've been reading all the papers.
I hadn't been reading shit, if I'm being honest here. I'm gonna, I was thinking windows, I was thinking this and that, but if he's cooking, I want to hide under his little dolly tray.
Hey, that's pretty classy. That's slick. That's slick motherfucker there. I can tell you, okay, you'll be cooking up. Well, then it's settled. All right. Now, does anybody want to take ownership of our little device here that's going to help us find the safe?
That should probably go to the ceiling team.
He grabs it and kind of hurls it over at Vic. Like, there you go, buddy.
Oh, all right. You got it.
Now, once you all find the safe, we'll try to figure out how to get into the safe. I've got a couple ideas. I'll probably have each of y'all take some physical ways to get in, and then some encryptors. These encryptors are if you're good with them, you're good with them. If you're the more strengthy type, you can take a fucking crowbar. You can take some, I don't know, torches, whatever the fuck you want to
All things can happen with the power of nature.
do. You're damn right there, Lafayette. All right. Well, I guess make sure you wear something to keep yourselves dry. And as he says that, you all start to hear this like downpour. And this is what was going to be funny the past couple weekends. If we did this, I was already intending on having it kind of have this weather effect because it was fucking raining the past 2 Saturdays, and today it's not really. But so from this point on, I'm not going to describe the weather. Just know that it's going to be downpouring, in the environment.
That's the
Um,
perfect weather.
Now I know you just hopped in, Trevor. I know you just hopped in, Trevor, but I'm going to give everybody the opportunity they want to take a 5. I've already taken our dog out. I don't need to. I've got a drink. But if anybody else needs to take their dog out, get a drink or use the bathroom, I'll let them take that time if they want.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna go pour a drink real quick.
Okay. Let's see here. So I want to keep track of this. So we're going to have team chefs. And then we're going to have team roof.
Why am I an ornament?
Yeah.
And then team guests, which is Tyler. Alrighty, very good. So we're going to start with the chefs.
Yeah.
So, because the chefs get there a little bit earlier. So Lafayette and Tamazi, you all have your chef's outfits. With the insight that your all's resources have, these outfits are very much uniform to what everybody else is wearing. You all are aware of the back entrance, which is where the disposal, like where the garbage dumpsters are for the chefs who do the catering for events.
I know they're going in from the back.
You all notice that there's looks to be another chef maybe taking a smoke break. There's one who's already working on prep. Another one looking at the menu for the evening. They're all kind of doing busy work. You all get there, and that's what you all see. What do y'all do?
Oh, we just gonna hang out in the kitchen? We want to take a look around?
I think the kitchen would be the best option.
You know, see, like, be like, oh, hey, I gotta see where I gotta set my trays down. When I gotta deliver this fine food I prepared.
The chef doesn't deliver the food.
Oh, wait, what? I did not know that. All right,
They
I
just
just,
cook it.
oh, I really need to go tonight. I can't find my voice now. It's gone. Hey, how you doing? There it is. Okay. I
I
typically
go
don't.
on between aristocrat's dog and Tilly.
I just, I gotta go. I gotta stop going to bars all the time, getting, bar food.
Bar food can change a lot in a bar.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, you get a couple drinks in you, you start feeling good. You eat whatever you want.
Are you all having this conversation just like in the kitchen, like while everybody's cooking or like
Yeah.
prepping? Okay. So you notice that some people doing prep work. There's somebody who puts look like a big old like pot of or a big bowl of what looks like peas that they're like snapping or breaking apart, and it looks like another person who's bringing over various fruits to be sliced. And this guy's just kind of like delegating. He's like snapping. He's like, you guys, he's going, all right, let's go. And then he's so busy that he's not even like taking a second or two to what everybody's doing. He's kind of delegating, moving around. But you all see these tools and items in front of you, and then of course you all can choose however you wish to navigate the kitchen.
Well, we're not gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna hide.
Understood. I'm gonna walk by where the soup is being made, and I'm
Okay.
gonna touch it with my poison touch.
Okay, gotcha. You're gonna taste the soup or touch the soup.
I do.
All right. It's very steamy. It's already kind of getting up to temperature. It's not done yet. It looks like it's still um simmering, being made and stuff being added. Um, but you can tell it's warming up.
Okay. I put a little of my poison in it.
You can put some poison in it.
Yeah. Don't
Okay,
forget, I am a poisonous rogue.
this is true. Does it? Does your would you say that your poison has a color, taste, smell, or texture to it?
No, because it comes
Understood.
from my skin.
Okay. So your this poison exits from you and into the soup, and it is unrecognizable. Nobody notices any type of additional smell that would odor up the kitchen. It doesn't change the color. Doesn't even change the consistency. Pretty scary now that I think about it.
Indeed, it is.
I
I'll
will
go
have,
chop some vegetables.
as you all are taking a few minutes in this kitchen, both of y'all roll perception for me.
That's neat.
This is
Okay.
9.
Okay. So you all notice that there's about maybe 6 chefs. You all notice that there is what looks like these double doors that flap in and out, where the expediters will take food in and out from. You notice it's about maybe, gosh, maybe 30 feet from the main auction area where they're going to have the auction, and then everybody will break, or everybody will eat and then have the auction. You all do scope that area out. You see some paintings. That's about what you see from where you're at. And I presume you all just do the prep work, try to blend in.
Oh,
I
I'm not doing
find
any
the
work.
the shallow.
Okay. Before I break over to Team Roof, is there anything that Team Chefs want to do additionally?
I'm gonna look for the most nervous chef.
Okay, you do see a pretty young chef, who looks to be kind of. He has a towel next to him, he keeps kind of wiping some sweat off as he's um, frantically trying to chop these vegetables. The guy who's delegating is kind of getting under his skin. He's like, "Yes, chef." He's not saying it loud enough for him to be heard. He's like, "Yes, chef."
Hey, Joey, how you doing? Joey,
Good.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, you letting that
Wait.
guy? You very nervous? You looking a little nervous. You worried about
Well,
tonight?
yeah, it's a big deal. This is a big break I
And
do here.
yeah, it's a pretty big deal. You know what? I'm a little new here too, but I'm feeling pretty confident tonight. How
Okay.
about this? You just hang back. Maybe take the night off. I'll talk to the boss. I'll take your spot. Okay?
Take the night off. Who are you?
I'm Donnie.
Oh, well, take the night off. Really? Like
Yeah, go and
this is
take
a
the
big
night off.
deal.
I can handle this. I got you covered, pal.
Roll for persuasion.
Yeah, sure. -1. Wow. That's a 14.
14. Well, yeah, I don't really be here to be honest. I mean, paycheck's a paycheck, but this is a bit much for me.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. You know, kitchen might not be for you tonight.
Okay, well, if they ask, just tell them I got sick.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, I'm out of here. And you kind of get this sense of like this guy is kind of not very dedicated to his job. The nerves are getting to him. He steps away. He
As he
steps
steps
away
away,
from.
I steal his little towel on his shoulder.
Okay.
Start doing whatever he was doing.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. And the guy delegating just continues to go, and you all blend in. We're gonna real quickly put a pin in that. Go to Team Roof. So Team Roof, you all are in position. Do you all? How do you all prefer? Do you want to when you fly in? Do you want to glide from a different building, or do you all just want to just Jump. How do your all's characters want to fly or access the roof?
I'm just gonna walk up like I got a little window cleaner outfit on. I'm gonna clean windows.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Then what about you, Vic?
Um, I'm probably gonna go like you said, go to like a nearby building to sort of be my jumping off point, and then sort of glide in from the sky
Okay, gotcha.
and just kind
Very
of get
good.
a good aerial view of the skylight.
Okay, gotcha. So you're just kind of getting into a vantage point.
Yes.
Yeah, roll for perception with advantage since you're in a
Okay.
vantage point.
Okay. 21.
Okay. Um. So you and Moth have already talked out. He's gonna be doing some window cleaning to kind of look inconspicuous. Where you're looking at, you start to notice that this area is starting to get gradually crowded. You see a guy in a chef's outfit just kind of walking away. This doesn't look like somebody that you recognize, but it looks like they're abandoning their post. You notice that the lights that are illuminating inside the art museum are very ornate and very beautiful. You can kind of see just from that area some paintings. Um, you notice some guests are starting to kind of make their way in. You can see Alistair looking spiffy.
Yeah.
Um, with that with that role, I'll also go ahead and say that you notice just from your vantage point, there looks to be within one of the windows of the museum what looks to be some type of unusual like statue of like a head. And from your vantage point, it looks like it's facing a certain direction. Um, I'll give you that as well, but that's all that you see from your scouting. Um, and you all are doing that. Is there anything additional that you like to do, Moth, as guests start to kind of fill in and the sunlight starts to kind of dim a little bit more and more?
Just looking for anything that's gonna catch my eye, like anything I should look out for, any rooms that are definitely not being used, so if I need to enter, I can in a certain room.
Okay. Um, I want to get out. I'm not even have you roll for this. You're gonna notice something right away.
Oh,
You're gonna notice that Julian's men are not present as security. You're gonna actually not recognize the security that is posting up for this. You see what looks to be some type of I'll send you the picture.
okay, okay. Do we
See
all have
here.
comms?
Yes, we'll say you all have comms.
Cool. Get ready for a panicky ass message.
You see this person manning a post looks to be some type of like special security. They're not dressed like a typical police officer is, or one of Julian's men.
Oh, you sent it on Messenger. I was not expecting that.
Oh, my apologies.
Don't look at this, Blake. Piece of shit. Oh. What color are their badges that I can see?
They don't have badges. They are actually dressed up in what looks to be very sleek suits, and you notice that they have mage armor.
Bitches. Yeah, I'm gonna panically shout over the walkies. We don't have anybody on the backup. We're flying solo. No
Copy that.
cops. No cops. No cops. Oh,
Um, for team chefs, when that comes across the radio or comes across y'all's ear, to you it's loud, but you notice that nobody is picking up anything. Nobody hears that, but you all hear it quite loudly. Moth convey that to you. And then Tyler, you hear that as well.
Okay.
From where you're at, Tyler, you can see Moth doing some window work. You can kind of see where he's at just a little bit. Additionally, along with that, you notice that you see a statue as well. Although you can't see where it's facing, um, there looks to be some type of statue along with the paintings in there. Nobody finds you out of the ordinary with what you're doing. Everybody's kind of having busy talk about, there's guests that are laughing and kind of gradually entering. Was there anything else that you wanted to do, sir? Or yeah, Tyler.
I'll just kind of walk around, scope out the place. I look for anything looks kind of odd, and kind of tell Moth to chill out. It's okay, calm down.
It's a bad situation. I knew it. Marlene, you bitch.
And as you relay that, Mike, you all hear Sandy speak. What do you mean though? There's no fucking cops there. Julian's man. What?
No.
Okay, everybody, stay cool. Stay cool. Just keep close to the chest. I'll stay in touch.
I'm freaking
I'll
out.
I'll see what I can find out about these fucks. How? And Moth, was there anything that you wanted to do additionally?
I relay what they look like to him in any description I can.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So you all, you relay to them that this is an individual who their bloodline is the British Big Cats bloodline.
They're the bitch cats.
Bitch cat. So he looks like a British Big Cat, which is like a lynx. And so now, Tyler. So Alistair, you are kind of in the middle of some people being checked in. You notice as well that there looks to be security that is not typically seen with police attire. It looks like they're dressed in kind of like what you would see with like presidential security. You know how the security for presidents has like a black suit, almost kind of like a security type. They have like they kind of look like they have something wire in their ear kind of thing. They're checking people in, kind of giving them just a little bit of a smile, not too much. Very stoic. Um, you hear some people whispering like, "Yes, the shoes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get those shoes. Oh my gosh." Everybody's kind of gawking about the big ticket item being the Cindy shoes.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna try and look as casual as I can. Just kind of.
Okay,
Oh yeah, the
sure.
shoes. Just walking by. How? It's a nice
You
place.
you get up to the entrance and you see one of the security guys talk to you. It's like your pass.
My pass. Yeah, of course. Are you asking for my pass?
Yeah, yes, your invitation here.
Oh, I think I got it. Do I have that?
So frantically looking through, you do have it. So
Okay.
now you hand the pass. You know that it's a forgery.
Mhm.
But again you're trusting the tools that are given to you. You do you hand the forged invitation to the guy?
I'm gonna try to just flash it at him and be like, yeah. I say I've got it right here. I gotta keep it, kind of safe.
Okay, yeah, I'll give that to you. So he's there's a lot of people there. He sees he's like, all right, cool, come on in, and then
Ah,
he kind of moves her over, and you come on in.
oh, thank you, sir. I'm gonna walk on.
So you pass through what feels like a very crowded area, and now it feels a lot more open for you. So being one dressed up as a guest, you go through. It looks like uh, a, a a check-in area where there looks like there might be someone who normally works at the museum, welcoming people in for tickets for administration, like it's like a field trip kind of thing. But that person's not working. It just looks like there's a big display that says "Welcome to the New Wyvernstone Fine Arts Auction." You see some times on there. You notice that there is a dinner time, then there is the auction time. Um, is there anything else that you want to look for or do as you enter this main area?
As far as that dinner time and auction time, how close are they to my current time?
You notice that the dinner time is less than an hour away, 30 to 45 minutes. You notice that the auction time is about an hour and a half after that.
Okay.
You also notice that along with the downpour going on outside, the sun is starting to set. Not much sunlight is left.
Okay. I'll just relay the times to my compatriots.
Okay, so everybody's aware that you all are coming up on the dinner time and the time for the actual auction. All right, good deal. Now, does anybody know where that fucking vault is? And that's you hear Sandy kind of speaking over to everybody.
I may have an idea, and I'm gonna relay to everybody that I saw the statue head. I'm gonna try to like fly in for a closer look. Like I imagine that I've kind of landed on the building now, and I'm looking through the skylight to try to see if I can tell like what area that statue head is looking towards.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. So you land on the building, you get a better look at the statue. It looks to be some type of like maybe like a cherub, um, that has its eyes locked down to another wall inside. You notice that it's looking at another cherub who's looking somewhere else, but you can't see where that one looks at.
Okay. I'm just gonna relay to them like if I can tell the general direction of where that statue head's looking.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that you can. So you in the business that you are, you're able to relay some helpful pieces of information to kind of cardinally direct where they're at. And as you do that, Tyler, you notice immediately when he conveys that to you, the statue that he's referring to, you two also see that its head is facing some type of odd direction towards another one of those cherubs, and that one is looking at another direction that's blocked off by a wall. It almost looks like it's an area that you can walk under through an area like a tunnel area that has other pieces of art.
Mhm.
But
And Mike,
I'm,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it, but I'm thinking that that's where we need to be looking.
And Mike, as this is related to you, what do you be doing?
Gonna ritual cast my familiar.
Okay.
It's just a smaller moth.
It's like a high pitched version of you.
Cupid me.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Now, does your familiar have to be so close to you, or can is the distance that
No,
it can cover?
no, it can do whatever it wants. Like if I were to
That's
die without uncasting it, it would stick around.
okay, cool. You're gonna stay in post where you're at with the windows, right? Still window cleaning.
I'm still looking around to see if I find anything more concrete.
Okay, gotcha. So you start to notice that there are some people observing the art, just kind of like admiring it as it's on display. There are some people who start to fill in the auction or the dinner seats. Um, you notice that there are some security that are kind of posted up, some that are doing their rounds. You don't quite know exactly how many there are, but so far you've gotten a read on four, just from the area that you've seen. But your familiar can relate information to you, right?
Yeah.
So are you having it? Are you directing it to follow where the faces are pointing at?
No, I've just got it on lookout. Like I'm occasionally looking through its eyes, things like that.
Okay, cool, gotcha. So it's inside the.
Oh no, it was outside with me.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so from
I
where
haven't tried to
it's at.
squeeze in yet.
Okay, understood. So we're gonna go back to team chefs. So at this point, chefs, food's a cooking. The burners are burning. Everybody's grilling. They're steaming. They're getting stuff plated, actually. But what are you all doing?
No, chef. Yes, chef.
Very good, chef.
Are you all actually like prepping or doing your best chef skills?
Yes. Yes, chef.
What about you, Blake? You as well? Are you muted, Blake?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Blake. I wasn't sure. Are you prepping food as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Um, let's see here. What would I have you all roll to see how well you all are preparing the food? trying to think, nature or survival. I'll have y'all roll survival, just to see how well you all are preparing the food to the liking of the menu.
17.
Okay.
Natural one.
Okay. So
Well,
we're gonna say with those two numbers combined, that's a 9. Um, the lead chef, the sous chef, he's inspecting your all's work. He's like, give me the knife. And he looks over at Lafayette. Give me your blade.
No.
And what do you do? I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear me, Blake, but the chef, he's gonna look over at your chopping and everything that you're preparing, and he asks you for your blade.
For my blade.
Yeah, for your chef's knife.
I'll give it.
You missed this spot, and he starts to kind of like correct some of the areas that you were chopping and getting some of the rind off. All right, that'll do. And he looks over at Tamazi. He's like, perfect, perfect. You're great, great. And he just continues on with other busy work. um, you all have practically completed the tasks that you are doing. This is where there's going to be plating for other areas, or perhaps maybe making room for more dishes. But this at this point, you all, to your all's best knowledge, have completed what they've thrown at you all to do in this kitchen.
Yeah. And
What would you all like to do?
Chef, I gotta go to the bathroom, Chef.
Okay. Yep. Good.
Bathroom grant.
Mine.
This, and
I'll
he
walk
answers you without
out.
even he answers you without even looking at you.
On your right, Chef. I wanna.
Do both of y'all break out of the kitchen?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So both of y'all are now out of the kitchen. Funny enough, you all actually don't know where the bathrooms are.
That is
You all you all are now in the exhibit area. You all are in an exhibit area that's like I said, a few feet away, about 30 feet or so from the main area. You notice some very nice pieces of art. They have these nice little lights that are like lighting them up. Anything y'all like to do? What do y'all do now?
whisper over the mic. Where's the statue? Anybody?
So Tamazi speaks out to everybody's comms, double checking for the area of the statue.
yeah, I'll relay that info back to him.
Okay, cool. So both Tamazi and Lafayette, they now see the statue. You now also notice there's two statues that are looking at one another. There's one from the main area, and then there's another sheriff that looks directly at a painting. This painting right now is about 10 feet from you all that this sheriff is staring at.
Yeah, it's right there.
The hell's it got a thing for angels for? That's weird. Things with a baby wearing a diaper.
Maybe he's incontinent.
You're right. You're
Um, both of y'all roll perception for me.
right. Secret Asian man. 17.
Okay.
I got a passive of 17.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you all both notice that you notice a crease on the wall behind this painting. A crease that just looks kind of odd. It's not a solid wall. So you all find a crease that runs under where the painting's at.
Gonna try to like passively like touch it.
Okay. Do you just touch it, or you're just putting your hand on the wall?
I'm just like leaning back, you know, casually,
Okay.
and just and tucking the arm behind my shoulder.
So do you apply pressure?
Yes.
So much like some of those gas cans, when you apply pressure and they pop open, the pressure that you put on this surface does pop open what looks like a door.
Oh. Man, there's a door.
I see it. That's a mighty good find.
Guys,
What do you want?
there's a door behind the tiny child.
The tiny
Hey.
child. I found the fucking door. Somebody's a fucking genius.
Yes, chef.
Well,
Hell yeah.
all y'all geniuses. Everybody's pointing it out. So don't want to give all the credit to one person, but yes, that's gotta be the fucking fault. That's gotta be.
Oh, please keep praising me.
He gets off on it.
At this point, yeah, I'm gonna have you all both roll stealth. Just to see if y'all give away your position with this area being opened up.
24.
Okay.
18.
Okay, cool. Yep, y'all are good. Nobody's picking up anything. You all can choose to just keep this knowledge and just close it back, or you can go in. However, y'all want to whatever action y'all want to take with it.
I'll go in.
Yeah, just roll on it.
Okay.
We're already there.
All right. And do you all close it behind you, or do you keep it open?
I'll close it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So both of you all close it, and as you walk in, you notice that it kind of goes downstairs. It's very nicely lit. As you all go down the stairs look like they're made out of some type of marble stone. They show just a strong consistency of what the nice facility looks like on the outside and inside. Even down here, you get the feeling that this is not some type of like just throwaway location. And as you all get down, you all notice this, and I'm just going to put this in the main Discord.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
A big ass fucking vault. You also notice that there is nobody down here. It looks like with this vault, there are a couple what look to be trays or things that would be placed for moving from the vault. You get the feeling that this vault hides a bunch of shit. You get the feeling that there's stuff behind this vault. So we'll leave it at that. And for that moment, I'm going to put a pin in where you all are at, and we're going to go back to team guess with Tyler.
Yeah.
So Tyler, you hear that they have found the area. You get a rough idea of where they're at. It's an area that you can't see. But as you start to kind of head into the main entrance, so what would you be doing at this moment?
Well, since I know they found the place, I'm gonna kind of scope out and see if anyone's suspicious, any guards acting weirder than usual.
Okay.
Make sure no one's alerted.
Yeah. Roll for perception for me.
Good. 1 second. That is a 23.
A 23. My
Yes.
goodness. Okay. So you notice that none of the guests seem to be distracted. Everybody is excited about the event. There's people that are kind of talking and making small conversation. You notice that where the podium is for the auction, there is um, a member of security. You notice when you entered, there was an additional person of security. So there's three right there that you're aware of. Um, you see on the second floor where there's more exhibits, that there's about three or four more up there. And then you notice behind you there's another couple. So now your tally's up to somewhere about 10 that you see as far as guards go. And they're all this same um, British big cat kind of look these lynxes. They all have these suits on. There's no badges. You're not seeing any type of like coloration of people that are on your side. And they're all
No
stoically
nationwide.
watching and scanning the area. So that's what you see.
Okay, I'll just relay how many there are, and I'd like to move a little closer to where around the vault is, but I don't want to go with them because I'm
Okay.
worried it'll tip somebody off. So I'm gonna stay up here and kind of be looking out.
Okay, gotcha. So you notice that there is a chair that's open. That's the closest to where the vault would be at. Um, it's you would still have to go around the wall to get there, but that's gonna be your closest one. You notice that at the chair there's a paddle. This paddle, you connect the dots that it's the paddle for the auction.
Yeah.
Um, so you said you take your seat there.
Yeah, I'll sit there then. With my
Okay.
paddle.
We'll say at this point, everybody, there's about maybe 15 minutes or less for the auction to start off. Um, as everybody's perusing, and we'll go back over to Team Roof. So we'll start with Trevor. What would Vic be doing right now?
Um, Assuming I've seen them make their way to the statues and been getting updates on everything, I think at this point I'm gonna just like I've got my suit on and
Hmm.
whatnot. Like I look like a a guest as well. I'd like to either try to go in a roof entrance or like find a way that I can slip in unnoticed through a window or something.
Okay. Yeah, you notice that there seems to be maybe a few feet away from you an entrance that has roof access. Um, if you want to try that entrance.
Yeah, I'd like to try to go in there and I'll just try to casually mill about once I get
Okay.
in there.
The door's locked.
Hmm. Okay. Let me see here. I have I have like a crowbar
Yeah,
and a hammer.
you can definitely try to pick it or use blunt force, whichever one you want to do, lock pick or brute force.
I'm gonna try to just brute force my way open
Yeah.
with this door because I don't have anything to pick the lock.
Okay. Roll for. I think what in this case, uh, roll for attack.
Okay. That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah. The door falls off entirely, like it, and
Okay.
it slowly opens up for you. First hit.
All right. Well, I hope nobody heard that. And I'm going to slip in.
As you do that, you hear Senny here. Look at you with the muscles, there, Vic.
Hey,
You've been
you know
working
what they
out.
say? Yeah, I've been pushing irons, you know what I mean?
Fucking muscle man over there. Okay, I'll keep quiet. And then radios out, and you start going down just a little bit of stairs, and you reach what looks to be some type of like a custodial area where there's a couple janitor mops, and there's a door that would lead out to the main area.
Okay. Yep. I think I'm gonna head on through.
Okay, that one's unlocked. Um,
All right.
roll stealth for me.
Okay. That is a 13.
Okay. So you managed to close the door and exit in your outfit without raising any suspicion of not being some type of janitor. You managed to do that while however many people are on security. Don't scan that door. So at this point, because you have a guest outfit on, the security that's on the second floor don't notice you. Um, However, you also when you start to kind of walk out of that area, notice that there is this outer middle. It almost kind of has the feeling of like a mall. If you know what a two-story mall kind of feels like when there's an upper area that has a huge outer open
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
You see
like
Alistair.
West Town.
Yeah, like West Town or East Town Mall or yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But you notice Tyler's character Alistair has a seat. Um, you see him. You notice people are starting to fill in. There's only a few more seats that have not been filled in yet. There's still people coming in. You notice just some beautiful paintings, very ornate lighting. What do you do?
Uh, I think I'm going to try to find a seat somewhat close to him and just kind of whisper like, "Alistair, I'm moving in."
Okay,
Nah, be
gotcha.
careful. Lots of eyes.
Uh, I've noticed.
And we'll now go over to Moth and Moth Junior.
Moth Jr.
Alright, so where's the vault?
So you hear relayed from Lafayette and Tamazi that did you all relay that you all found it? I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know it was found, but from where you're at, you don't see where they went in. You just know that they went behind an area that can't be seen from your vantage unless you're Little Moth Junior. You try to get closer or you get closer.
Have any of the windows that I've been washing been open?
No, none of them have been opened.
Like
However,
no locked or
um,
unlocked, I guess would be a better phrasing.
yeah, nothing has been locked or unlocked. You can try to open the one that you're working on.
I figured I'd be doing that the whole time with every window.
Okay,
Would be
cool. So
seeing
yeah,
if any of them were unlocked.
we'll say just for brevity that you were able to lockpick however many windows you were at and quietly open them
Okay, just
for
went
your
to an
exit.
empty office.
Okay, gotcha. So you go into one that has an empty office.
Mhm.
You notice that it looks like this might be an employee's office. You notice a door that may very well lead out to the main area if you wish to open it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the whole like zip down out of the janitor outfit into a nice little tux. And
Now is Moth Junior in an outfit?
yes, he has a little tiny illusion tux.
Dope.
And so I'm gonna like open the door and like be checking my my wrist cuffs, as all people do when they walk out of a room. And
Okay.
I'm gonna try and make my way to the vault, guiding from their directions and what they described.
Okay, cool. I am gonna walking out of a room that the security wouldn't anticipate a guest to come out of. I'm gonna have you just roll a quick stealth for me. This is just to see if any of the guards notice you
13.
exit a room. Okay, 13. No, you're good. You pass. So you now head downstairs. Tamazi, did you go for a seat in the auction, or are you moving, or are you just kind of standing in proximity?
I'd be in proximity.
Oh, my apologies, Tamazi. Thank you. I know you're in the vault. Sorry, Vic. I meant to say Vic.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh yes, I'm sitting.
Okay, cool. So Moth, you notice Vic and Alistair sitting in the audience as you come down.
Oh, lazy asses, where's the vault?
I think the chefs went for it.
No good. Where's the vault? Just gonna walk around.
As you continue walking, you notice just a very small like beep noise coming from Vic. Vic, you start to notice that the device that you're carrying is giving off right now a very faint detect magic for the artifact for the shoes.
Hmm, okay.
Um,
Does it have like a display or something that would tell me like the direction it's in, or?
Unfortunately, not. It is only going to be able to give you the frequency of the energy from this area. So you get the feeling that it's in proximity. It's not very close. But you notice that as you sat down.
Okay. Hey, this thing is starting to beep. I'm thinking that the artifact must be close.
And
Yeah.
and Moth, did you say that you're walking past them trying to find the area?
Yeah, I'm looking for the safe. If nobody noticed me walk out of their room, I'll be staying along the hallways that aren't like as secure because they don't think anyone's back there.
Okay, gotcha. With what information that's been relayed so far, you actually are able to guide pretty straightforward to that area. You two also start to notice the crease on the wall where the painting's at, and you're like, okay, this is off. So you have visual of the painting that has the crease, and then the cherub that has the eyesight on that area.
Me or them?
You, just
Me?
you. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can I investigate? See.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whee!
Now I don't know if it was relayed that they had to apply
19.
pressure. Okay, cool. So you apply pressure, and you feel like I'm the fucking best.
Say it right.
Oh, you said say it right?
Yeah.
How do I say it right? What does that mean?
Put some respect on my voice.
I'm the fucking best.
I'm the best.
I'm the fucking best.
You just fast.
So it opens up for you.
Cool.
And as it opens up, we're back to team chefs. So Lafayette and Tamazi, what are y'all doing as you're staring down this vault?
Should we touch it or should we just wait?
Well, do you have a way to open it?
I do not.
Neither do I.
Wait.
You should
Probably
probably signal. Probably signal the others.
I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and have you both roll for investigation as you're scanning the door of the vault.
Investigation.
That's
a flat 6.
Easy. 14.
14. Okay. With that 14, you notice that there doesn't appear to be any type of like dial that you would like deep to do. You also know that there's no pin pad. It almost feels as if the actual like the rotating part of this vault almost feels like it might just be for display. You kind of get the feeling that perhaps maybe this is closed by some type of magical spell or magical closed.
We need a wizard.
Did he say that on comms?
Moth, you hear this? You hear this conversation as you close the door behind you.
Ooh, speak of the Mothman, and he shall return. Aye.
As prophecy foretold.
Yeah. Anyway, move. Famous silence. Silence spell. Pretty cool. No one.
I can be silent, but I cannot create silence.
You got a lot of heart.
I can create silence. Watch this.
That's good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay, well, are we ready to open this thing or what?
with what information you all know from Alistair about the starting times for the auction and for the dinner, you all know that the dinner is about to start. It's got about maybe 5 minutes, and then after that is the auction.
Shit. Okay. I could make this happen real quick, or I would feel better if I had a distraction or some kind of silence.
I can provide a distraction. You just let me know when and where.
I'll cast silence.
You have
Okay.
silence.
Yeah.
He just used it.
Okay.
So silence.
Where'd you put silence at? I hope it's in the right spot.
I mouth the lock
in that
that
room
we're in.
So the locked door.
Mm-hmm.
They
They can't speak because it's silent.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna cast knock.
Okay. And then you're gonna cast knock, and you're gonna try to open it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. One moment. Okay. Yep, sure do. Cool deal. So you knock and you silence. And at this point, there's some type of like there's air that gets released from this seal. And this door, this vault just slightly is now pushed. There's a crack now to where the vault can now be entered.
All right, let's go. And I'm going to cast Major Image.
Major image.
Yes.
Okay.
Right to the entrance of the room we're in. So that way, anybody that peers down towards this room, it's going to look like the safe door is shut.
Okay, gotcha. So if they see the safe door, they're gonna think it's closed.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Alrighty, good deal.
Good call.
So while y'all are doing that, we're gonna go back up to the team guests, which is now comprised of Alistair and Vic. So Alistair, you start to notice that some type of individual, or some individual that appears to be maybe the proprietor of the building or the fine arts museum, goes up to the podium. Could I have everybody's attention, please? And the room goes silent. I would like to thank everybody for coming this evening to the auction. It is one for the books. It will be um, purely splendid. We want to make sure that everybody is well fed first. If you could go to the seat number that is assigned to you, we will then begin the meal, and then shortly afterwards the auction. Thank you. And then afterwards, there's a bit more of like a mumbling or talking with everybody, but you and Vic hear this, and you notice people start to kind of congregate around their dinner tables. What do you do, Tyler?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to get up and kind of walk over towards it as well to keep up appearances.
Okay, gotcha. You notice on your paddle there was a number. Um, you see that seat number as well. And Vic, what do you do?
I'm gonna ask Alistair like, hey, you want me to stick around for backup, or you want me to go poke around and see what the others are up to?
I mean, they might need help. You can stick around, or you can head on. I'll stick around, and if I need to create a diversion or something, just let me know.
Okay, great. I'll just sort of position myself in between then. So I'm gonna get up, be like, excuse me, pardon me, and sort of start making my way to where I think I saw
Making
Moth
my way.
go.
Making my way.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay, gotcha. So you're gonna break off from the crowd and go towards that area.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Um, as you do that, you
I'm
notice one
also
of.
sorry,
Go
I'm
ahead.
also gonna be paying attention to my little device to see like if it's kind of giving me a hot or cold uh sort of, idea.
Okay, gotcha. Um, so do an Arcana check for me real quickly.
Okay. That's a 9.
Okay, gotcha. You because of the noise that it's trying to give off, and to avoid that um being alerted, you spent some time preparing with this thing. You know that there is a way that you can alter the way that it detects by like vibration or by temperature. So you if you wish, you can adjust the way that it detects. Um, if you wish to change it a different way.
Yeah, I would imagine that I don't want anybody to hear it, so I would probably put it on like vibrate and just stick it in my pocket and sort of just pay
Okay,
attention to it like that.
gotcha. As you break off, you notice one of the members of security step over to you, and they walk over. Anything I can help you with, there, buddy?
Oh, I was just looking for the restroom.
Oh, yes, yes, of course.
Let's just mount.
Restrooms right over there.
Okay, thank you. And I'll
Yeah, no problem.
start heading that
Oh,
way
Trevor.
until I can see where he's going or see that he's looking away.
Okay. You're checking to see what the guy's doing.
Yeah, I'm sort of making my way to the bathroom and like just kind of peeking behind to see when that guy looks away. Unless the bathroom is towards where the vault is at.
Okay, yeah. If you want to peek and look and see if he's looking at you, he's watching the restroom.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just go ahead in.
Okay, gotcha. You go into the restroom. It's a very nice ornate restroom. Nobody's currently in there. Um, you escape his view. And now you're in there by yourself.
Okay. And I'll just say over the comms, hey, I'm trying to make my way to the vault. Security called me out and I had to sort of make for the bathroom, so I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. So you say that to everybody.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Alistair, I'll say as you hear him say that, you take a glance over and you notice that there is a member of security that looks to be watching the area that Vic trailed off to. You just notice that he's kind of lasered in on that area.
uh, okay. I might need to try to distract that person. Is he close to me?
He's about 15 feet from you.
Okay. Is my seat number on like the paper, or do I have something where's my seat number thing say?
It's a piece. Yeah, it's like a little card on the dinner table.
Okay, well I'm gonna walk up to that guy and try to distract him from watching that area.
Okay,
I'm gonna
gotcha.
say,
You do.
I'm gonna say, excuse me, could you maybe help me?
Oh,
It's a big table. I don't know where my seat is.
yes, yes, of course. Not. Follow me. Where's your card?
All right,
And he,
here's my number.
all right, you're right over here. Okay. And he goes off with you.
All right, so hopefully that's taken care of. We'll go find my seat.
All right, there you go. Yep, absolutely. Cool. And he breaks off from you.
Okay, so hopefully that was enough to kind of distract him from that
I'm
area.
I'm presuming that you communicate that to Vic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. Apologies.
No, you're good. No problem. Just making sure.
Yeah, and so once I hear I'm in the clear, I'd like to try to like slip back out of the bathroom and head towards the vault.
Okay. So with all the information, you see that there's a crease. You see the area. Um, just a little shortcut. You presume that that's the area. Stuff. It looks off to you. You see the sheriff looking at the painting and everything.
Yep, I'm just gonna make my way in as far as I can tell.
Okay. Um. So at this point, it doesn't sound like anybody has relayed that you have to press down the wall, right? Everybody's just kind of done it and figured it out.
Just gambled.
Yeah.
If you want to roll investigation for me, Trevor, we'll see how long your character takes to figure it out because nobody's relayed to you that you have to push it.
Gotcha. That's a 19.
Okay, yeah, you do it. So you
Okay.
push, and then so you open it up, and you wish to go in, and if you do you wish to close the door?
Yes, I'll go in and then close the door behind me.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. Now, does Trevor see the illusion, Mike?
Everyone would, yes.
Okay, gotcha. So as you walk in, Vic, that's what you see is an unopened vault, and they don't see you all, right? He doesn't see Lafayette or Moth or
No,
Tobacco.
he wouldn't. He wouldn't see it. He would see a closed door.
Okay.
All right. I've made it in. Where is everybody?
We're in the vault.
It looks closed to me.
You can't say nothing. It's silent.
Oh, well, no, he's not.
I mean, you.
What am I? How deep in the vault am I? Am I more than 20 feet away from the door of the vault?
You are. It's a big ass vault.
Oh yeah, quick. Cast silence.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be like, just come on in. Just touch the door.
All right, if you say so.
Alrighty. So now that we have a good chunk of you all in, we're gonna call it Team Vault now. So here's what you all see. You see what looks to be paintings that might be wrapped up in brown paper, not really looking to be displayed. You see some packages or some parcels that are covered in what look to be twine or brown box. Um, you notice some lock boxes if you're familiar with Payday. These are the safety deposit boxes. Um, Very interesting that this feels more like a bank vault for a museum. It almost seems like this place kind of holds expensive stuff that even they might not display themselves, but for an auction of what they're trying to do, it's necessary. Um, None of you all immediately see the shoes, um, but of course, as you all continue through the vault, you all might. Anything y'all would like to do in this vault?
Um,
Um,
what was that, Blake?
What is there to see?
a safe. So within this vault, you do see a couple metal structures that have some dials on them that look like they contain something within them. These look to be in the far back of the vault on the wall. And just for reference, this is probably maybe like a 30 or 40 foot by 30 or 40 foot space as you all have entered it. There looks to be maybe there looks to be some pillars between um, the vault as well. It's not a whole open area. But everything to your all's knowledge of experience with this kind of thing, you get the feeling that it could be lockpicked or opened up brute force wise.
Hmm. Who
You
wants
want
to
I
take?
should make a crack at it?
I say you give it a go. I ain't got that magic touch. I just don't got it.
All right, I'm just gonna hit it.
Okay, so you're going to try to brute force some of these. Is it like a vault or a deposit box or anything
Yeah.
in particular?
Um, whichever one of those like deposit boxes they were looking at.
Okay, yeah. So roll strength.
Okay. It's a 15.
Okay. So to shortcut this, because there's going to be several dozen deposit boxes, you actually manage to break them pretty quick. It takes about maybe 5 seconds for each of them, maybe less. Some are a little bit looser than others. And as you do that, um, between the other individuals, Moth, Lafayette, Tamazi, if y'all want to just look in the boxes to see if any of them contain the shoes you're welcome to, or whatever you find in there.
Give her a go.
Yeah, so you all start to look through. You all notice that there seems to be envelopes, or there seems to be some type of uh, jewelry, some various knickknacks. Will look to be like maybe smaller statues or artifacts. Um, you no sign of any shoes just yet. As he's doing that, and we're gonna cut back real quick over to Alistair. So at this point, Alistair, everybody's food is showing up. Um, you notice that they placed a meal where Vic's seat would be. Um, nothing, nobody thinks unusual of that just yet. Um, but you notice it's a very nice looking meal. Looks to be like a roast, a chicken roast with some veggies. But the presentation is much finer than what you would normally see, and everybody starts to eat very fancy like.
Well, I need to keep up appearances. I will attempt to be fancy.
Pinky up.
When in doubt, pinky up.
Pinky out.
So the meal's very good. As you eat your meal, I assume that you're on the scan just to make sure everything's going well.
Yeah, keeping an eye out.
As you do that, you hear Sandy in your ear. Man, that looks. You're eating some good fucking food there, Alistair.
I am. It's pretty delicious. It's a perk of the job, I guess.
Bring me a to go when you're done.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Oh,
You break it up.
what? Up, up. um. So everybody's finishing their meal. As you're finishing your meal, a few minutes pass. You notice that Vic is still not at his seat. His meal becomes more visual that it's not being eaten. It's kind of one of the only meals that's not being touched. You notice that one of the security guards take notice that of somebody's absence, and notice that one of them that are near you start to kind of do more of like a scanning job. Like they're not standing still; they're just kind of looking around now that they've made an eye contact on the meal that's not been eaten.
Okay, are they close to me?
About 10, 15 feet.
Okay, that's where his seat was. Are people starting to like get up and stuff? Would it be weird to get up or?
There are some people that are getting up and kind of socializing. Plates are being taken up.
Okay, I'd like to walk over to that one that's at Vic's plate.
Okay, yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, yes.
I was wondering. This food was awful delicious. Would I be able to box his meal up and take it with me? I saw him a few minutes ago leaving the bathroom, and he looked awfully sick. I think he ran as fast as he could out the front door before he vomited everywhere.
Good try.
Nice.
Roll persuasion
Okay.
with advantage because pretty good.
Because everyone else amped him up. Ooh, everyone in the comms, nice.
Hell yeah, good job. 21.
Woo.
Yeah.
All right.
Perhaps maybe I can get a chef's box for you. Absolutely.
Oh, thank
Let me
you. I
get
appreciate
yeah.
that.
Do it for you, yes.
So
he,
every day.
he steps away. Do you wait for him, or what would you do after he steps away from you? He now goes out of sight towards the kitchen.
If everyone's still kind of mingling and the auction part hasn't started, I'm just gonna wait. Keep up the appearance too, because if he comes back and I'm disappeared, it might be odd too.
Okay. You start to notice that less than 30 minutes for the auction.
Okay, I will relay that info. Like, guys, we only got 30 minutes till the auction starts.
Anything else you'd like to do after you do that?
No, I'll maintain my position for now.
Okay, gotcha. So you all hear that. At this point, Vic has opened up every safety deposit box, and while there have been a plethora of things that you all can make money off of. There have been no glass shoes in those. You do notice that there are still packages that are wrapped. There are still larger metal vaults that have the dials on them. If y'all wish to move on towards another one.
All right, someone else take over.
Were we told that the item might be anywhere specific or just in the vault?
You can definitely ask Sandy on the radio if he has any information for you.
Hey, Sammy,
Hey, what's up, Lafayette? What can I do for you?
where are these shoes supposed to be located?
Well, if there's anything that I can tell you or help you, they're gonna be in a place that's delicate. They're probably gonna be somewhere that's soft or maybe with some cushion. I don't know if they're gonna be in the larger vaults. You might be best off looking through some of those packages. I guess it's kind of weird.
Alright, come on, little buddy. Jeffrey, do your thing. And I'm gonna send Jeffrey to go fly through all of the things, the packages, and just see if he's looking
Okay.
for some glass slippers.
Now, I will say, as you're doing that, Vic, your thing is just going off the charts. Like the artifact is vibrating intensely. You're certain that it's in here, but it's difficult to tell exactly where. It's just all the same type of vibration. And then so little Jeffrey, he's going through the boxes. Is that right?
Yeah, he's gonna be flying through the safes because he can pass through walls and shit, and just waiting for him to
Hell yeah.
ding me on shoes of some sort.
Okay, good deal. How big is he again?
Jeffrey, a moth? I'd imagine, what, maybe at largest, probably 7 inches by 7 inches. Give him a cube.
Okay, cool. So with all the packages and all the vaults, he makes as quick work as he can of everything. We'll say a couple minutes pass by, not the whole 30 minutes, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, if that. And he relays back to you with urgency that he has found something under some of the packages.
Yeah, what's he sound like? Oh, that's so Jeffrey, let's go!
You're gonna like it.
Woo!
What's that?
Yes, Jeffrey found some shoes! Shoes.
So,
Oh my god!
What's that? Little Jimmy fell down the well?
let's get some shoes.
Jeffrey shoes, fuck shit!
So throughout the packages, there's one that he is like all over. He's torn a little hole in it, and in that little hole, you all can actually see what looks to be some type of like glass case that's illuminating. I assume that you all picked that one up.
Yeah.
Okay. You all unwrap it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a pretty heavy case. You open up all the brown paper and twine and packaging, and there's the shoes. They are actually you can see through the glass case. It looks like it's safety glass, but they have just the slightest amount of this like what looks to be like packaging foam inside that's keeping them in place. And you all have in your possession the shoes that y'all are looking for.
Woo!
Shit.
Now those are some pretty fucking nice looking shoes. Those are worth enough money as you can fucking tell. Let's get out of here. I'm ready to get to this paid. Let's get fucking paid. Now your silence is 10 minutes, Mike.
Yeah,
Or
that's Blake. That's Blake.
Yeah, Blake, your silence is 10 minutes.
Yes, or I can just spell it.
Okay, gotcha. I am going to go ahead and say that between the time that you casted it and now, I would say that 10 minutes has passed.
Very well.
So the silence has passed. You all have the shoes. Back over to Tyler, Alistair. You notice that the what looked to be some type of like curator or person who oversees the institution is now being escorted by what look to be 3 or 4 guards. Um, you can only assume that they might be grabbing the stuff for the auction.
Okay, I'm gonna get on my comms. Like, guys, I think they're coming to get the stuff. Be on the lookout. We gotta get out of here.
Hey, you got it. We got the goods. We're ready to go.
Okay. And do you
Uh,
take your what do you do, Tyler? Do you take your seat or do you do
Well,
anything?
are they pretty close to me still? Like these guards?
Yeah, they're still in sight. She's talking to the guards almost like she's giving them some type of like instructions or just kind of having communication with them. I would say they're still about maybe 20 feet or so away from you. They have not yet left your visual.
Okay. Well, shit. Are they headed like down to the vault? From
They
what I
they
can
are
gather.
they are going to be en route. You looking at your time and the time of the auction, less than 5 minutes before the auction starts.
Okay, and the guys are trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
Let me
Mm.
walk over to them.
Okay. So
I
you're
can
gonna
do
walk
a
over
thing.
to say again.
Sorry, I was reading that. I was like, oh shit, I can do a thing.
So Alistair, you walk over to the curator and the guards that are with her.
Okay, I'm gonna go over. Excuse me.
Yes, yes.
Is it about time for the auction to start? Like, how close are we?
We're 3 minutes, honey. We're 3 minutes. We're about to go get everything. Are you okay?
Well, as much as I liked this food, I'm feeling quite ill. I don't know what exactly happened, but I was wondering, and I'm really looking forward to these items, and I plan on spending a lot here. Is there any way we could delay this maybe 10 minutes while I run to the bathroom? Because I'm terribly afraid something bad's going to happen, and I really don't want to disrupt the show.
I'm afraid of a blowout. Can you roll for perception for me?
Yes,
I,
and
I
also
I
don't
Tom,
don't
wanna,
want to mess with the show, so hold it for 10 minutes.
I am wondering too, Tom, is that poison that was put in anything playing into
That's a good
effect?
point.
Did
Dang
Did
it.
you eat the soup?
So everybody ate the soup. Tyler would not have known about the soup. Nobody mentioned to him that the soup was poisoned.
Yeah, so that's why I was wondering if this is,
Yeah,
I
that's a
might
good point.
genuinely be feeling bad.
Roll Constitution for me.
Okay, do you need just disregard that last
Oh,
one?
oh, sorry. Roll Persuasion first for me. Sorry.
Okay, that was 15.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
Um,
did you mean persuasion? You said perception. I can do persuasion.
my apologies. Well, the 15's fine. And then I'm sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. And do one more roll for Constitution as well.
Okay. Constitution is an 11.
11. Okay, gotcha. Blake, what can you tell me about your dude's poison?
Did you kill me? I fucking die.
Because everybody ate that soup, dog.
Doug. So
So that poison, uh,
it's a
it's a
DC
DC Constitution of 12, and if they fail, they're poisoned for a minute.
Okay, just for a minute?
Well, that's gonna happen in a minute.
Yeah, I'd imagine all these people are going to get violently ill for 1 minute.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
It's a good
Okay,
distraction,
then.
including me.
Yeah, so we'll say that you failed it because you rolled an 11 for your Constitution, right?
Yes.
So the curator visibly sees that you're not feeling well, and actually, before she tells you that no, that we must start at this time, they actually notice that several people are also racing to the bathroom. So she now has this look of embarrassment, like, Oh goodness! I hope nothing was wrong with the food. Okay. All right. Yes, we'll start a little bit later. You can go to the restroom.
Thank you. And I run off.
So a large crowd are actually like piling over to the restroom. People are in line, complaining about their stomach. And it looks like she is now idle with the 4 guards. Um, to your understanding, they said 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna get on the comms. Like, guys, I think we have a 10-minute delay. Something happened with the food. Everyone's sick. So you got about 10 minutes to get out of here. I'm gonna go throw up.
Oh no.
Oh hell no!
Oh yeah.
Oh hell no.
I
Good job.
wonder
What
what that's about.
What did you do?
I don't want no fucking spoiled leftovers. Throw those away. I'll order some pizza or something.
Bring him back. Let's go.
All right, so you all leave the vault area.
Yes, can we make it? Is there anyone in the hallway initially after we pass the barrier?
Here's the thing, though. You all get to the exit of this vault area. There's no doorknob.
What you mean, like
Do
the big door is gone?
No. So the pressure that you applied to enter,
Mhm.
the door was closed. So you all get to the exit where that area is at. You see no doorknob. If you want to try to push out, just tell me. But I'm just letting you know there's no doorknob to like open it.
Any windows?
No windows.
No windows, huh? Can I make a window?
You can try, yeah.
Your fucking face. Alright, Jeffrey, what's on the other side of the wall, buddy?
Okay, so yeah, Jeffrey can go through the crease or go through the wall that's hiding the
So
the
calling it
entrance
a
to the
crease.
safe. Yeah.
The slit.
So he
Walls
sneaks
crack.
through. What do you want to do?
Jeffrey, do you see anything, buddy?
There's nobody's here.
Okay, Jeffrey, can you press the button, please, buddy?
You got it. And he
Whee!
just like he takes a few steps back, and he just flies straight into the wall, and it applies enough pressure to open up.
My buddy!
He just falls.
Jeffrey, I need you to wake up.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you.
not crying, you're crying.
Yeah, fly away, man.
All right. So that's actually really good. So that he was able to open it up without making any large noise. Y'all didn't do anything loud. So a lot of the focus right now is still on this urgent need to go to the bathroom. Do you all close the door behind you, I presume?
Yeah,
Okay. Who has the shoes?
I'll have the shoes. I'm fluffy.
Okay. Gotcha. Very good. So we'll say that you're able to disguise the shoes on you. You all exit the area and now have visual of Tyler, who is who's in line at the bathroom.
I'm leaving anyway. I don't have to poop.
Good for you.
Goodbye.
So as you all, as the 4 of you all exit, are all 4 of you exiting the art museum?
I'm going out the window I came in.
Okay. What about you, Vic?
Yeah, if I can, let me see. I'm assuming there's probably nowhere that I can like go back up top, like fly back up without being seen.
Yeah, I would say if you fly, it's gonna probably be a stealth with disadvantage, just because that would catch a lot of their attention.
Yeah.
But there are stairs that you can take as well.
Okay, I'll just follow Moth.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm
you,
gonna
Alex?
cast Pass Without a Trace.
Hell yeah.
So all of us have a +10 to stealth checks.
Whee!
Perfect, dude. Now does that only apply to you 4, or will you be able to hit Tyler with that as well?
It would probably be us 4.
Okay, gotcha. Cool deal. So they all 4 of you all managed to exit the institution without anybody following you. Tyler, nature calls. So you're you make it to the restroom. It takes you a few minutes because there's a line. The poison works its way through, and everybody gets ready for the auction.
Okay. Since my compatriots have already left, I am gonna try to use. I'm gonna try to just go back out the front and using like holding my stomach. I'm too sick to stay.
Okay,
It's been a
gotcha.
terrible experience. Never
One of,
coming
one
back.
of one of the guards opens the door for you.
Like, thanks. I gotta get to a hospital. Whoa.
Yeah. And so several minutes after you all exit, only then are the curator and them aware of what's happened. But that's plenty of time for you all to escape out like bandits. So you all make it to the extraction point, drop off the shoes. None of them were broken. You all make out your 30 million, rich as hell, and that is the end of this.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Wee!
Nice.
That's what's up. That's what we're talking about.